Hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're up to day 16 here in North Carolina, and we're going to keep working mostly with the Mack today and see if we can finish off the two tasks we sort of have loaded up for yesterday. So we've got to finish off soaking up the sun, which is the one we're right in the middle of here, and we also would like to finish off there's prep and then there's prep, which is a major contract which opens up a whole bunch of the power contracts. I can't remember what they were called. So hopefully we'll be fine to continue over here towards the garage and drop off our 6 solar panels. And we'll be good. Yeah, so today's going to be a bit more of a Mack day. We'll just see how we go. We've got plenty of fuel. We haven't got that far to go. Other plan of the day is that we should be able to bring in a new truck to do some of the high saddle work. So that's always a bit of fun. But let's get this stuff done before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Almost here. Deliver these straight down this path. Oh, I see. Oh, that's very cute. See, there's some missing out of the arrays. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 6 missing overall. Yep, 2 in the front there, 5, 6. That is so cute. So there's 6 panels missing out of the solar panel arrays here. So we'll bring them in. We'll just leave it like that so we can see that one. Deliver them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back the last one. 6. And there we go, there, so they're all filled in now. Look at that. That's farming in the 21st century, looks like. Gorgeous, right? And they're eco-friendly too. Okay, who needs that nuclear power plant anyway? And they give me nearly 20,000 credits. So that's pretty good. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'll just head straight back out of here. Go straight. Facing that way, that's good. Okay, now we're going to head over to the warehouse while we're over here, and we're going to pick up a couple of things. So let's have a look. So we've got a contract called All Boarded Up, and that needs 2 service spare parts. We're going to do that. And there's another contract called Power Grid that we can't do yet because it's dependent on a whole bunch of others, but it needs 4 fuel. So what I'm going to do is head over to the warehouse and the fuel station and pick up 2 service spare parts and 4 fuel. Head back over to where the fuel trailer is. I'll actually get the fuel first. One, two, three. Oop, one more. 4. I need 4. Okay. Just fiddle things around a little bit. Unpack it, detach it. Loading platform, 2 service spare parts. Hoping that I can just slot these in the back, side by side. Just not sure that I can. If I can't, I'll just fiddle the 4 fuel and shuffle them up a little bit. So we'll just collect these ones a little bit further forward. Just opening up a tiny little gap. Should be enough now to squeeze that last one in. I get that right, did I? Spinning around. Pretty well. Sometimes these things are a bit more fiddly than they should be, but we're in. So now we're fine, we won't have any trouble with that. Head on back to the water tap. Plenty of fuel. Almost rammed into that bit of concrete. That was not very good. Just head through his fields, it's easier than going on a muddy road. And then we're coming through the back of the town and over to the Sawmill. We'll drop off the two spare parts. Here we go, so instead of turning left here, we'll go straight ahead to get into the sawmill. Just pull it up there and switch tasks. Just have to take one of the fuel barrels out so we don't pack the cargo. Okay, then deliver those two. This one back in. We're done. So we'll keep on heading on and go to the water plant where we meet up with the Kenworh. We'll just make a bit of a mess of this fence sneaking up the front. to the water crossing. Do a little bit of fiddling around. And then the crane opens that way. Let's just give ourselves a bit of space. Okay. So first up, we're going to unload these guys onto the ground. Little pile. Come on, where's that one? There it is. Okay, so there's our pile of fuel barrels. You guessed it. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Probably not. Lift the whole thing up. Okay. So we've detached the trailer. If we need to, we're just going to knock the trailer over and make these things fall out. They're just not going to fall out, are they? Wow. It's a bit annoying. Alright, we'll do it this way. Still haven't fallen out. They're stuck in there good, aren't they? Wow. Tipping the trailer over would have just popped them out. These are permanently locked in there now. I've not seen that before. I can lift the trailer up, I can pull it around. What if I can make it go over on its back? You out. Right. Wow, this is a bit of fun, isn't it? Shake the trailer. Gosh. You know, I was saying how good it was that it was nicely packed in there. I don't know that we're going to be able to get it out. to use the Kenworth. We'll do that in a minute. At least we can get these ones out. Super heavy too. Change truck. Unpack. Change truck. Just trying to get anything out. This was meant to be relatively straightforward act of taking the cargo from the Kenworth and putting it into the Mack, but obviously it's proving to be much more annoying than you would expect. This one up now. Probably can't. Or yes, we can. Chicken around all over the place. So that just leaves the absolutely stuck metal roll and metal beam. We'll have to bring You would think I should be able to get it out there, wouldn't you? I don't know what I'm going to do. I wonder if I have to crash the trailer. Certainly isn't budging. So what I might do is turn the engine off, pop in the Kenworth, I'm literally just going to see if I ram it, see if we can force a collision. This body isn't going fast enough. There we go, we're just dragging around a bit. I think this sort of thing will shake it out. I don't know. Of course it gets back on its wheels straight away. Oh, we missed that pole. What I was trying to crash it into. Alright. Let's see how this one's crane goes. Although they're pretty much the same crane, so I imagine it will have much the same result. good job of picking it up and moving it around. Now I'm kind of at a bit of a loss, actually, to be honest. So we completely run over it. Still okay. I've got rear wheels off the ground. So, no, not that. Restore the train. It's rather silly. It's not going to do anything. Out like that. Look at it. I don't think we're going to be able to get these out of that. Because it's just going to continue to act as if they're one unit. Tip this over, I won't be very happy with it. And I think we are in a spot of bother. Got one more option, but I don't want to do it. Out now, but I don't think it's making any difference to where they are in the trail. This is not doing anything good here. This is just not going to work. So there I was saying what a good thing it was that I'd managed to squeeze those guys in there. But in reality, it's ended up being a very bad thing. Let's go and take them back to where the Mack is. It is a pity because I definitely didn't want to do this. It actually looks like it's lifted a fraction, but that's probably just how it is. Not going to do anything. So I think we've wasted enough time now. So that's a real pity. What I'm going to have to do no, I'm going to try and delete the trailer. Don't know if I can delete the trailer. Looking at what that just showed me, I'm just getting away from the other trailers, so I don't want to delete them by mistake. Let's come over here, detach the trailer, delete the trailer. Yes. Yes, that's fine. And that should, because they're not packed, should result in the cargo just sort of floating in the air. That's it, perfect. So unfortunately I've had to get rid of the trailer, which is a pity because I think I'd still need it. But if we have to, we'll buy another one. These guys up, grab them and shove them in the tray. So there you go, there's a case of be careful what you wish for when you overpack your trailer. You can get to the point where you can't get it out. So that was meant to be a relatively easy process. It's proven to be quite the opposite. Actually, I should use the camera to put it in. Because we're going to overload the mag. Looks like I've already packed it, so that's good. This one. Over there. This one, we'll put it in front. Now, this will probably fall off a couple of times, but that's okay. I'm not too fussed. Might go well over it, but that's perfect. Alright, stop the engine. We'll just leave him here like that for the minute. Change him to the back. We've now got three metal beams and 2 metal rolls. We need to take down to the power station. So let's do that. Wow, wasn't that a bit of a challenge? Definitely. So that shouldn't have been anywhere near that hard. Obviously the naughty overloading of that trailer, we couldn't get them out again. Now we're pretty much staying on sealed roads all the way round to the power plant, the nuclear power plant, so I'm pretty confident we'll be okay. Do have to pick our way through the rubble at one stage, I think, but we're still on a good train. No. Wasn't what I wanted. Those naughty rocks just got enough to make that little beams jump off. So this will be a little bit annoying to put back on. I'm going to struggle to get it that far. I may have to disconnect the trailer and do it from the side. Just an edge of it. Just get it off, that's it. Okay, so now we have to watch out for those big rocks. Bounce the cargo around, so we'll go very slowly over here. Don't want it bouncing around. Now we get a wee one. It should be pretty right from here because it's pretty much easy running. Bricks. Now, curtain side trailer we need to deliver later on. Pull up here and take a photo, screenshot. That'll do. Just a sec. Okay, so that's all good. It should be fine to deliver this guy there. So we'll get us just about everything, and we'll steal that last little beam off the FEMM. Okay, so we just need the last middle beam. good. I think it's still packed. Very nice of them to give us a metal beam on the back of the FEMM to start with. We also get a concrete block, but I don't know what we're meant to use that for. That's okay. So I'll just take this back. I've got the concrete slab, haven't I? That's a concrete slab, that's not a metal block. A metal beam. Sausage. Got the wrong thing. What a silly. The other one, I want that one. That's the one I want. Right, now we've got it. Let's try again. I wondered why it wasn't showing me the little down arrow delivery spot for the contract. It was because I hadn't loaded it. So let's try that again. Really clever. I'll reverse it in there. How about that? That would be really clever. Oh, I couldn't go any closer to that block. Oops. Messed that up a bit, didn't I? Oh no, it's all gone pear-shaped. Let's try again. I did so well coming around the corner. Now I can't seem to go backwards. Ta-da! So that's a good one. There's prep and then there's prep. Got all the materials. So that's good. I've also got a concrete slab on my truck that I don't need, but that's okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, because we don't have many tasks here, I'll have a look at the contracts because I want to start to get these ones going. And there's a contract called You Spin Me Right Round, which needs a Turbo Generator Stator. Don't know what that is, but still. It's the heaviest piece of equipment at the power plant. Good. So I need a saddle high. So that's fine. We're going to do this one. That's good. But in order to have a saddle high, we're going back to Pineline Bay, back to the garage, and we're going to bring in one of my favourites. Another one of my favourites. So I'm already using a couple of my favourites. And we're going to bring in another old favourite with a high saddle. And it's not that. Truck storage. It is in fact... No, 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 no. Not that. No, not you. No, definitely not you. No, you're all German. Not German, Russian, not German. It's just never there. When you want it, there it is. Look at that beautiful big thing. So we are bringing in the big one. Oh, he's got his advanced on, stock is fine, tyres are good. Wedge cap, frame add-on, saddle high. Anything else? Nope. We've got the reinforced. We're good. So we need to find the Turbo Generator Stator trailer, which just happens to be right here. Right here. So let's fire up the beastie. Go over and get our big trailer. It's a bit of a challenge to just get it out of this area because it's big. But we'll do our best. There it is. There we go. That, oh, that's got to be a good shot in its own right, actually. I'm going to take a photo of that. Okay. Let's get on with it. So yeah, as I said, just getting out of here is a bit of a pain. But once we're out, we should be pretty right. We have to take this around to the nuclear power plant as well. Almost perfect. Yeah. Best time in the game. Okay, now this is a really hard thing to see over, so I reckon I'll actually do a fair bit of this first part, probably in the driver's seat. Because being able to see over the top of the big trailer is quite tricky. We'll see how we go. Obviously this first muddy part is by far the hardest part of this contract. Once we are out of Pineline Bay, or even once we get to the cabin construction plant, it all gets a lot easier. But I've got faith in the P16. Very powerful truck. Oh, no. Wow. Not sure why the trailer wanted to fall over there, because it really does want to fall over. I'm very happy with that. winch on? Nothing. Wow. Wow, that is just awful. Okay, I've got my winch currently, which is holding me down. Backwards. We'll get that thing back onto more of an even keel. I'm amazed at where it's going at the moment. Just will not stand itself up. Right. I think it's still on now, but jeepers creepers, that was frightening. Okay, can we come back round and do that properly without causing it to go stupid again? We're going to go way tight. Get over here. Don't know why it decided it wanted to a bit turtly, but it did. That was really a bit frightening. Didn't like that one little bit. Just go backwards. There's some really funny angles going on there, which I wasn't expecting. I think we're okay now. That really was a bit of a wake-up call, wasn't it? So hopefully we'll be able to just get through the nasty muddy bit today and be able to run on down to the power plant tomorrow. Wow. So, no more being flippy, Mr. Trailer. Work hard here. We're still pushing along. I'm very nervous of that trailer doing something naughty. I'd like to have been a little bit further to the left than this too. Getting into the mud rather than following the path. So it's up there for the jump. Starting to get light too, so I think we'll make it through the mud. If possible, we'll get into Reactive Zone. okay, because then we can run all the way down the main road tomorrow. Still sweating a bit over that in here too. That was very, very close. I think we're through the worst of the mud now. So hard to see where you're heading. Should be fine to make it to the fuel trailer. Good. Head through into Reactive Zone. You wouldn't think that was so scary, but there you go. But we've done really well. That's pretty much where we'll end it today, I think. We're a fraction ahead, but that's okay. We've done well. We've finished off the soaking up the sun contract, and then did there's prep, and then there's prep, and now we're well on our way to spin us right round. So we could probably go for a fraction more. Yeah, we'll come down and fuel up. We'll come down the main road, get to the fuel trailer, top up our fuel there. And that'll just leave us with the run down the main road tomorrow. Kenworth is a bit in the way. Leave him there. And refuel. Lovely. Alright, so I think that will do us for today, because it's now, yep, 7:48, so that's pretty good. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We did well today. Had a bit of fun and games with that silly Sutton trailer and the stuff that was all stuck in it. But other than that, we managed to pretty much keep things moving along. So that's it anyway. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again tomorrow as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye-bye.